The travel on the road thing is you get a view of the country that if you really stop and think about it, like how many different places you've been and your understanding of America. Like you've been everywhere. You've been all the different spots. Get a chance. Okay, this is how they rock it over here. All right, this is how they do it in Detroit. This is how they are. New Orleans is different. Oh, Connecticut's a little different. And then you put it all together and you get America. But if you're just like a dude who just like parks it in Columbus, Ohio, and fucking that's that.
And all you know is CNN and TMZ.
Yep. Fuck.
You go, this is what the country's coming
These
to.
fucking libs. These fucking libs with their fucking new rules. Yeah, it's
when you're out amongst people, no one really gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck.
You know, it's bar chatter at best, but it's you never run into people that are actually affected. You know, you don't
unless you're looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's a non-issue, but it's the most pressing issue because it can shift the country one way or another. That's what's weird about it. You know,
but no one gives a fuck about the things that actually affect them locally.
Yeah.
The thing that sets that guy off to bitch about Trump or bitch about Hillary is he forgot to move his car on street sweeping day, but he never goes down to petition city council about, hey, this is fucked up. The stop sign was obscured, Your Honor, and I wouldn't have run the stop sign, but there's a fucking branch in front of it, and you need to cut that down, and I get a ticket, and I can't afford the ticket, and it's the economy, fucking Trump, or whatever. Like, they just bring it to the highest level.
Well, one of the things that I've realized by talking to people that really understand how things work, like economics, like I talked to Peter Schiff yesterday, the economist. I
had him on my podcast.
Really interesting guy.
No, I didn't have him.
You never had him on?
No, I didn't.
He's a fun guy. He you could talk to him.
He's never drunk in Bisbee.
He would get drunk. Yeah, no, he's a really smart guy. I mean, he's a very successful guy, but he's right there. He's right there. Like when you talk to him, like first time we did a show, we got drunk. We decided to have a couple of drinks and lighten up because he was doing this like Fox News, CNN thing they do where they have these 5-minute panels. We just have to rattle off statistics. You have to tell the people the problem isn't economics. The problem is like he's a wizard at that shit. And we had to calm him down. I'm like, dude, we're here for a long time. And so let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. Had a little Jack Daniels, then he loosened up. But he set up a video that said, I'm the 1%. Ask me anything. Is that what he said? Something like that? Something like. So he went to Occupy Wall Street and set up a thing. It's just talking to people about economics. Like, no. This is how you think it works. This is how it really works. But this is what I realized. Talking to people like that, there's no fucking way you could be on the ball with all this stuff. With Congress and the Senate and all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and the lobbyists, you would have to be fully immersed in it. You'd have to be fully immersed in it and then fully immersed in the stock market to have any kind of an argument one way or another. And most people are just having these half-assed, half-cocked, shitty, thought-out arguments about almost everything they talk about, including me. I mean, especially on this podcast many, many times. But this is something that it's standard. There's too much shit to know. There's too much fucking, when it comes to like politics, like you pretend you understand politics. Like how long have they been trying to unravel this Russia thing? Like a year?
I've tuned out completely. I know I don't know, and I don't care enough to try to learn. I got to a place, I went through a period of, like back in our conspiracy theory days, and then I learned a little bit, but anything I really don't know how government works.
It's so hard to know. It's so hard to know.
But I mean, just elementary school fucking, I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. Right. I still don't even know what that fucking meant. So I gotta stop talking about shit I don't know.
And you're probably paying attention to it more than most people.
I was for a minute.
Yeah. Well, most people, the president or anybody just represents what they like. Like, I like a nice guy. Oh, I like a no bullshit guy. Okay. And then you just find whoever best fits that mold and you support
class
them.
President.
Yeah.
Who's the most popular?
Yeah. It's fascinating, though.
I think if Trump was any Republican that wasn't a fucking asshole but stood for the same principles, there would be no outrage. They hate his personality first, which I'm not against you. He's a fucking loser, but he's the one you created. We were just talking about and I mention it on stage here and again, that Trump makes me happy sometimes in that he's a product of everything, like, what's that, Le'Veon Ball, that fucking, like, basketball dad?
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's famous just because he's a fucking asshole, and he knows, hey, if I keep being a fucking asshole, the more I'm going to get noticed. And Ann Coulter, who just says, or Tom Likas, or the Nuge, we were just talking about. You had the Nuge on.
Yeah.
And
people say outrageous things just to get attention. I'm here
and
to
it
tell
works,
you, and I said,
and you feed the trolls, and then all of a sudden you elect a troll. So fuck you. It's all you people that watch TMZ and fucking buy a tabloid because fucking so and so said something outrageous again.